local winery is prepping for harvesting season and putting all the work in to make the best wine.
That's right, and he's got a good assistant, Lori Wallace, live in Shingle Springs, learning how they harvest the grapes.
Hi, intern Wallace.
Yeah, I've always been really good at drinking wine, not necessarily harvesting. But that's why Kevin is going to show me what to do. Would you look at these vintage, what are these, clippers, shears? What do you call them?
Yeah, clipping shears.
Clipping shears.
Like
these are your dad's?
Yeah, absolutely. These are my dad.
Wow.
He was really into cool antique farm equipment. And, you know, they're always made better in the old days.
Yeah.
So the first step is turn them around. They're backwards.
Oh. Hey, he's not going easy on me, that's for darn sure. All right. Wait, this way? No? Oh, I'm
There we go.
I was going to cut my finger off.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. You handed them to me that way. That way you want to hand you some behind.
I tricked you. That's on me. All right. So the next step,
We almost
find
had
a
a
cluster.
Okay.
amputation on
you can
live
see
TV.
There is the grapes here. We
Okay.
call that the cluster. And we have the whole shoot here. And then this right here, the rachis, you just cut that.
That's the rachis?
And you can just find another one and yeah, right. And keep
Yeah, I
keep
feel
your
like we should just
hand
watch.
on the cluster end so you don't cut yourself.
I mean, okay. All right, let's see.
Now you're ready to go.
Maybe. Okay, I'm going to go in here. Let's see if I can. Wait. I do have a first aid kit. Okay. Is that,
Perfect.
Is that
Nailed
good?
it. Nailed it.
Nailed
Oh, look, you got a
Okay,
microphone.
I'm promoting. I held these right and I clipped some grapes. I'm promoted. It was that easy.
Do you have all your
Okay, real
fingers?
quick, Kevin, I want to talk about this area out here because it doesn't look like what a lot of people see when they go visit wineries, right? It's a little bit wild around the vines.
Exactly. So this is the do nothing farm that I mentioned earlier, where it's an extreme form of organic farming where we intentionally let the natural ecosystem take back over. So you have what look like weeds, which are natural plants, cover crops, and different things that we've brought out here to balance the ecosystem.
Okay, yeah, and these, I mean, you could just eat these right off of the vine here.
Exactly. So everything here, there's absolutely no spray, no fertilizer, just the natural grapevine growing.
They're so good. Okay, so you actually invite people out here. If they want to come help, volunteer, learn a thing or two, you invite people on Instagram to come out and help.
Absolutely. So come enjoy the grape picking experience, learn how to use shears, and take your next selfie for your dating app. You know, vineyards are
Your dating app.
Vineyards are great for your
Hey,
profile.
you're not going to get a lot of dates if you're holding the shears like this. I feel like that would not be the photo you're looking for. That's not it.
Oh, no, that's...
So we should tell people too, because I kind of forgot that I was coming up to Shingle Springs this morning, which I'm so glad that I did. It's absolutely beautiful up here. But you're located in Sacramento, where people can actually come to the winery.
Absolutely. So our winery is downtown Sacramento, 10th and R, right next to Fox and Goose. Beautiful 4,000 square foot facility, tasting room, event center.
Okay, so as far as early harvest goes, because your crew just got here, everyone's getting to work, this isn't as early as people think. I think sometimes people start thinking a little closer into the fall, but you get started as early as the beginning of August or late July.
Absolutely. With the warmer climate we've seen the last 5-10 years here in California, you're seeing grapes being harvested a lot earlier. Also, in general, with more natural and organic wineries like ourselves, we pick a little bit earlier to have more natural acidity from the grapes, which just makes a better wine naturally.
Okay, so how long are you going to be out here today?
We'll be here till about 12-1, basically until we finish the field, or it's so hot that we decide to sit in the shade with beers.
And you know, if you come help out, I would come on the back end so you could take part in that. That would be actually the little bonus to getting out here. We're going to stick around. Now that I know how to hold these, we are going to do a little more work and learn a little bit more about what they do out here, because this is a really cool experience. This is something that you've kind of taken from the beginning of the pandemic and turned into something a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I launched this several years ago, but our big launch party was supposed to be March 28th, 2020, right when COVID hit. We survived with e-commerce and doing wine tastings virtually and online, but relaunched here in 2022 with our physical tasting room. So we've survived, and here we are back at it, picking grapes and making wine.
Yeah, so glad to see that. Okay, we are hanging out. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. I did not lose any fingers, but I do blame Kevin because I swear he handed me these upside down on purpose, and now we're going to have some words because that was embarrassing.
Get him back.
All right.
Give him the microphone
Back
and let
to
him talk
you.
in the opposite end.
I mean,
Next hour.
Yeah.
You got it.
There you
Kurt.
go. There